Hi, I'm Jeff Clavier. I'm the managing partner of Softech VC, firm based in Palo Alto doing early stage investments. As far as Eastern Europe is concerned, I'm afraid I don't really have much of an expertise at all because this is not a market where I've been investing. My focus, being based in Palo Alto, is really to find opportunities in the US market, mostly Silicon Valley and New York. And so I've seen quite a few pitches, startups coming from Russia, from Ukraine, but those aren't really sort of things that I can move on to because they typically focus first on their initial market, Eastern Europe or Europe, and that's just not the market I play into. However, if the entrepreneur, moves to the valley and becomes part of the ecosystem, then the fact that he or she comes from Russia, Ukraine, anywhere in Europe, to be honest, and just speaks English with a funny accent like mine, doesn't really matter, because once you are in the valley and you've hunkered down and made your mark, then where you're coming from doesn't really matter. What matters is what you're actually doing. It doesn't mean that there aren't interesting opportunities in Eastern Europe. I mean, we are at Le Web. This Badu has a big presence here. They were hosting the speakers dinner last night. We saw Andrei Andreev on stage, and it's a stunning company in terms of success, in terms of revenues, and in terms of traction. It's just not something that I would have looked at because of it starting originally in Russia. So I think there is a lot going on. Certainly Yandex is very successful and went public. There's a few companies which have reached sort of visibility, like the Russian eBay, which I think is run by a French guy actually. But those aren't just companies that we as Silicon Valley investors would look into. Some of my peers, like my friend Dave McClure, actually just told me that he was looking at a few Russian opportunities. So every investor has a different strategy, every investor has a targeted footprint. Mine just happens to be in the US market. That's what I've sold to my own investors. And when they put Softech on their own sort of risk management plan, they said early stage US focus. And so for me to try and get out of that would be A, a problem, and B, because we are so involved in the companies that we invest in, doing things remotely in a market, culture and language which I don't understand would be tricky. So that's why we're the US guys.
Thank you.